All right, we are talking with Doug from ImpactWageringSolutions.com and Steve from CollegeFootballWinning.com previewing Week 7 in college football here on the SBRtv College Football Experts Roundtable. Now we're about to get into our Marquee Matchups Rundown, where we take the marquee matchups on the card and give a very quick analysis of the lines that are being offered at the moment. The first game we'll look at, Michigan and Michigan State. We've already talked about this game a bit. Michigan State is at home, -1.5. Doug, what do you think?
I got Michigan State on this one. I think that their defense is what's going to make the difference in this one. I'll stick with the Spartans.
And Steve, you say you like Michigan. Why?
As I mentioned before, their defense is #1 in preventing fourth quarter scores, #1 nationally. Don't sleep on this Michigan defense. I like the Wolverines on the money line.
Right. And then we've got Baylor at Texas A&M. Texas A&M -9.5. It opened at 8. But Texas A&M 1-4 against the spread on the year. Baylor 3-1 against the spread on the year. Can Baylor keep it close? Steve, what do you think?
Absolutely. This game, if you can get Baylor in 9.5 points, I think that's a relative steal. I know that Texas A&M recently has sort of owned Baylor, but as we all know, this is a different Baylor team this year. They're number 14 in passing offense versus Texas A&M, ready for this, dead last in passing defense, 120th. I like Baylor and 9.5 points.
All right, Doug Upstone, what do you think? Baylor plus 9.5?
I would lean with Baylor with 9.5, but what I like better is the over in this game because Baylor is 9-1 over in their last 10 Big 12 conference games, and Texas A&M is 10-2 over against teams that score 37 or more points. I'm going over.
All right, and the next one we've got is Oklahoma State at Texas. Very heavily bet game, very controversial line. Texas plus 7.5, opened 8.5, bet down to 7, now back up to 7.5. Doug, what's your take on the line?
Well, Peter, it's real simple. Oklahoma State gave up 478 yards to Kansas last week and won by 42 points. You got to take Oklahoma State.
Steve, do we have to take Oklahoma State or not?
I personally don't think we have to take Oklahoma State. I understand why Doug is saying that, but like I said before, Oklahoma State is one of those few teams that just needs to win out. They have a brutal schedule right after this game. They just need to win. I don't like them being this road favorite of more than a touchdown, which is where they are right now. I'd stay away from this game.
Right. Okay, and then we got Arizona State at Oregon. Tough line. Oregon -16, opened at 14.5. Arizona State playing pretty well, but Oregon, of course, has that explosive offense where, you know, they can put up 3 touchdowns in a hurry. What's your take on this line, Steve?
Oregon is without LaMichael James.
Right.
Now, he's played for them for 3 years. And in 3 years, in games where he either did not play or he did not get 80 yards rushing, they are 3-4 straight up and 2-5 against the spread.
Wow.
This is an Arizona State team that has got to be licking its chops, even though the game is in Oregon. 17 points is where I was able to get this game. I think it's since gone down. Take Arizona State plus 17 if you can find it.
Wow, great read and good stats. That's why the Experts Roundtable. You hear that, guys? Experts Roundtable. That's why we have experts on this show. Doug, what do you think?
I agree 100% with Steve on this one. Arizona State's defense is very good. They can do a number of different things to stop Oregon's offense or certainly to slow it down, and they can score points as well. Take the points with the Sun Devils.
All right. Thanks so much, Steve from CollegeFootballWinning.com and Doug Upstone from ImpactWageringSolutions.com. That's our Week 7 college football preview here on the SBRtv College Football Experts Roundtable. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Peter.
you.